Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Messi. That has not gone well. Played out to the left flank. Nesta cuts it out. Ronaldinho. And that was nowhere near his best. De Paul. And it's Mendes. That's destined for the flank. Crosses it in.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Ronaldinho. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
De Paul. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. Messi! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That has been cut short. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Now it's Messi. Could move up a gear here. And it's Fernandes. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Fernandes. De Paul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. And he's straight offside. Kanji clears. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! And he's managed to gift it back. Another throw-in. And it's Cannavaro. The most accurate pass. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And the shot's on here. Now he's had a shot! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Here's a sharp little ball, and the shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. But goes for a shot! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Kashiwa Reysol have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Leicester attempts a clearance. Messi. Aguero. So no flag here. And that is masterful defending.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Well read, nice interception. Ronaldinho. Now Mbappe. And it's Ronaldinho. De Paul is always scanning the pitch for targets. Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a look up and drives it forward. And that brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So the action resumes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Shevchenko. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, they can break here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. Chance! He's got a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
De Paul. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Rijkaard. Fernandes. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
That has been slung wide. And he whips it across. Nesta tries to clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's there to clear it. And he gets rid in a hurry. Aguero finds himself offside. Shevchenko. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Mbappe gets a good foot in there. Aims beyond the defence. Alaba gets across to intercept that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played out wide. And that should get the job done. And that has been cleared. But they've got it again. Cannavaro can get it clear. Tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look. And it's hoisted clear. Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
And we have
10,
our very first corner.
Ronaldinho. Camisa 11. Camisa 9. Camisa 18.
Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Great challenge. Time to perfection.
Really well played. He read that perfectly. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the
Ronaldinho! And that could come back to haunt them.
Ronaldinho clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
substituição em campo. Camisa
Kashiwa Reysol
19,
have their second
camisa
corner now.
11, deixando o campo para a entrada
Aguero
de
clears it away.
camisa 17, camisa 21.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Luis Suarez with the cross. It's Aguero! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Rijkaard. Schlotterbeck. Oh, it's played into the area. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Schneider. And here's Aguero. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Now it's Luis Suarez. Knocks it into space. Not a hint of offside here. And the shot! And it's been hooked away. There will be 4 extra minutes. And he's there to make the challenge. Nuno Mendes. Juve. Ronaldinho. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's the keeper's ball. And it's Caicedo. And he's managed to get rid. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to